I don't like Markiplier, and I am gonna dig deep to try and unveil what's actually going on. Let me set the stage. The whole Deadmau5 operation for last year was actually kind of dedicated to Jacksepticeye and Markiplier, because they're just shit YouTubers, alright? But I found so much other type of shit that I didn't have to really do anything else but treat Markiplier as the final boss. But now, if he's the final boss, he could be a Kickstarter for my next series, the Head Shop. For now, the premise is to ban you. Yes, you, the American. To ban you from my comment section, because that's all you're good at. All you're good at is getting banned. If YouTube ever asks me what is the feature that I want the most, I'm so proud that I have banned more Americans than I have subscribers. Okay? It's a proud achievement of Americans really want to drop that one-liner that pisses you off, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Is that your existence? Is that everyone's existence? To constantly rip you off. Americans, the fucking scam nation. One of the greatest rip-off effects is steal and give half of your money to charity. Then not only you become popular for stealing, you also become popular and highly reputable man after you give to charity. Mr. Beast does it. Charlie Penguin Zero does it. They're like fucking, oh my god, reputable people because they do charity. We're gonna have to talk about it. But what do I mean by stealing? Because stealing, in this case, is not stealing of content. In fact, usually when you are taking ideas, you're taking other people's content, you're kind of just making a small branch out. It's not gonna impact the original creator in any negative way. Most people can't steal content. Let's put it this way. It's a privilege for the fucking rich and famous to steal from each other, maybe. So, what is a privilege cannot be called as theft. It's a complicated issue. But this is more interesting. This is available for everyone. This kind of theft is actually very concerning, and this whole thing we'll have to discuss and unpack very carefully, word by word. What are we stealing, and what are we giving to what kind of charity? Word by word, we will have to dissect this sentence for an entire hour. That's how my videos work. It's education. You sit down, it's a whole fucking lesson. Is a whole fucking play of trying to explain to you how crazy the rabbit hole actually goes when you become like a common sense type of person. You can actually change yourself entirely, and the first thing you're gonna be doing, you have to stop being like everyone else. Do you like to get banned? Is that you? Do you just drop a fucking poopy, a tiny little pebble poopy, like a little fucking birdie boy, and you get banned? Is that you? Or do you want to change? Do you want to be better and different from the rest of the mainstream? Because actually mainstream is full of fucking feces. Alright, you can swim in the mainstream of feces. You can choose to do that. But maybe you can be just different and better at the same time. Not like everyone else. I would urge you to make that decision as best as you can. Literally on my card game channel, I have proof that the mainstream is evil. You know? It's 50-50 now that I clicked on this button. They're evil. You know? That's the mainstream. Most people just, I want to choose to be bad person. That's right. I like to be a bad person. And it's like, wow. What the fuck? So, unfortunately for you guys, if you try to search for charity, for someone to give you something, you're not gonna get it, okay? As a European, I'm far away from American charity. I don't know how that fucking works and how that bleeds outside of the borders, but yeah. I don't think charity even fucking exists, let alone you can donate to it and give reputation to a random face, basically. After Mr. Beast's charity, one thing is fucking clear. Bro is just begging for money and getting a reputation for begging for money. It's like, what? Now, I don't think people kind of gave reputation to Mr. Beast anymore, but it became so clear that that's what charity is about. It's like, hey guys, give me money. I'm a good person. Look at me. I'm a good person. I'm fighting for a good cause, guys. Give me money. Money me now. And not only he kind of gets the money, but he gets the reputation alongside just asking for money. Asking for money gives you reputation. What is this fucking religion, bro? What are we doing? And again, it's only a privilege that rich people have because they fucking warp reality at this point. They become more rich and more famous and then more rich and more famous. It never fucking stops. While the regular NPCs have to just like fucking sweat and tears to squeeze out a viral video out of their system because it has to be produced in the fucking next level editing where you can't, and you still have to slap, someone else famous basically on a thumbnail if you want to get any views. NPCs have to fucking grovel to these rich and famous people every fucking day just to get something. All right? But you're still doing it as if like, bro, that's normal. That's what we have to succumb to. We have to pay rent to rich and famous. We have to pay rent to 1%. We have to sell our soul to the devil. What is happening to our fucking society anymore? The last words that I heard Markiplier say loud and clear, talking to Anthony Padilla, right? The Smosh guy. I don't know what to do with all this money. I have too much money. That's what he was saying. He has too much money. The charity means nothing. Nothing. He has too much money. He can lose half of the money. His life would not change. If you pour into a cup too much water, what happens? You just spill the fucking water everywhere. No, it becomes a fucking hazard if you have too much money. If you have too much of some kind of resource, it becomes a fucking hazard, not an actual thing that you need, but oh shit, this guy needs it more. I really saw that guy really needs the money more than I do. No, bro has money spilling out everywhere and everyone's noticing of like, yeah, you are rich. You should give some away. Bro is not even fucking following his own mind when it comes to this. He was just told by other people, He just wants to be humble to other people, except that's not how it works. You can't just steal and then give half to charity. This is theft. This how theft looks like is fucking shit content like this. That's theft right there. Look at that. Crime simulator. I mean, I'm sorry, bro. It's theft. That's evil right there. And what evil does? It steals from people without discrimination. All right, you have too much stuff? Let me steal some from you. Oh shit, now I have too much stuff. Oh, I wonder, how did Markiplier accumulate all this stuff? Because he's stealing. He's an evil fucking piece of shit. And most people are evil. The mainstream is evil right now. And they love this shit. But I don't. I don't stand for this shit. That's what inspired this series. Right? Deadmask was just supposed to be, okay, dude, you are a degenerate YouTuber. Let's expose you, see what happens, whatever. But now, it's not just exposure, it's a cult. Not only I have to expose these people, but I also have to do it very often so more people gather in and get the hammer to the face. And my value of my YouTube channel becomes greater because my band list is juicy. You know, I love my band list. I love to constantly brag that no idiot is going to pass into the comment section and disrupt honorable conversations. Okay? Honorable issues of like how the world works. Of course the world is going to descend into darkness. That's the fucking default. Someone has to actually carry the weight. While there are so many bad guys, someone has to carry the weight of the fucking world. That's the depiction of Jesus. Carrying the weight of the world, the sins of the world. Someone has to do it. This guy is not the guy to do it, and that's the ultimate charity, the ultimate self-sacrifice. The most humble and the most fucking heroic thing to do is to carry other people's sins. This guy is just eating it, regurgitating, swimming in it, and he is becoming the evil of other people. I mean, I'm sorry, you're not the Jesus. You're immediately disqualified if you wanted to, for me to break the news for you. You know? You're not the good guy. Alright? And not only that, you have a fucking cult following around you. Who the fuck do you think you are now? Right? Sitting on top of YouTube? What, top 7th creator on YouTube or something? I don't know. I don't like. And cults are just behind the scenes, right? Like it's yeah, I can keep exposing people, but it's a cult. It's very interesting, by the way. I was able to expose one channel one time. This channel one time. Women tend to kind of learn as you go. If you like refer one more time, like no, it's over. I'm not watching the second video. I want the fucking premium shit. You know? That's kind of the vibe right now. Women all flocked onto this video. Men just kind of all over the place. But they also found their, big boy. Basically, political kind of bully. Right? It's very tame political bully. He does not like walk around and bully specific people necessarily. He just kind of you made a specific choice, you made a specific belief. Let me attack that. Let me attack that group of people. Oh, I guess that's it. That's all I'm here to do. He done his job. Now he's gonna show up like 2 years after that, and he's a fucking famous figure somehow. Right? It's a cult. There's a whole cult mentality, and maybe, as we head shopping, we will start finding access to deeper and deeper sections of the cult. We're gonna find out who is the cult leader. Because I can see who's making the worst type of content on YouTube, but we don't know who's the cult leader, right? Like this being the worst content on YouTube because he's quite a big cult leader. That was a pretty good fucking revelation for me of like, wow, yeah, that makes sense. It all makes sense. What Americans usually get so upset about is when you deviate from a mainstream, especially like mainstream political points of view, the flat earth, the vaccines, anything spicy that could potentially get you banned from YouTube, all of a sudden, Americans get really fucking roary, Obviously, you can attack lefties, and they will strike back. Everyone strikes back. Everyone's a fucking cult. And I kind of actually didn't hate anyone. And she's kind of like the saddest person that sort of like deserves redemption just because she's like my most pathetic case. But she's spreading the fucking ideology of suicide because she's a fucking Asian. That's her thing, you know? It's not like her sister died. It's her thing now. That's her only fucking thing. And yeah, I don't think cult leaders can be people who show up only whenever they feel like it. Cult leaders have to cultivate their leadership. They have to do the thing. Okay? Like H3 is close, but he's not a cult leader on YouTube in particular. I want to see how it looks like. Right? So we're going to be head shopping towards some kind of destination. Now we don't have a final boss. Okay? We don't need one. We just have Markiplier as a bonus meme to kick in the balls whenever we feel like it. Alright? Like, I truly cannot click on any of his videos. That's definitely not what we're here for. Alright? We can click on his face, and I don't think it's even possible anyways. What is this?
And I had, so easy to get, and
I don't care. I don't care, dude. Just talking about some project. So that's cult behavior right there. Project? Markiplier? You don't need to be part of my cult to understand what I am doing on YouTube. You can join in anytime. Alright? That's the beauty of it. Yes, if you want horror, you can join in anytime with Markiplier. It depends what you want, but to appreciate my work, you don't have to really watch that many episodes. As Markiplier's thumbnails are scary, my thumbnails are just as educational in that sense. You don't even have to click my video, but for charity's sake, since we're talking about charity, 30 seconds will give me 1 charity point. Okay, so 30 seconds of your time after you click a video, you don't even have to watch it. You give me a charity point. See, the most basic charity, or carry the weight of the world, is just be nice. Being nice is charity. And if people are not nice, charity does not exist. Charity ceases to exist if the most basic charity doesn't exist. You have to be nice in order to understand who is struggling in what kind of way, right? Of like, even if someone is making shitty content, you would still ask, are you struggling with something? Like, do you have problems? And I can list tons of problems that I'm struggling with, right? For the sake of, this is our first episode, struggling with noise. Everyone's noisy around me, including my mom, very much so. I don't like her. That's her one fucking trait that she will never fix for any reason. But neighbors as well have triggered this fucking mountain of just severe hatred and severe trauma of noise. Obviously, you guys, the haters, that's a fucking traumatic experience if I ever had one, because it just makes me feel more isolated, makes me feel more unheard, and you just mocking me for not being mainstream enough. Okay, boy. I don't know what you achieved on the platform, but it's not the right time to be hateful just yet, just hold your fucking horses. That's the fucking point of niceness, is to hold that away, because when it spills out, it becomes my problem now. I have to hold your problems on the list now of problems. Luckily, I have financial freedom. That doesn't mean that I have enough comfort, like financial comfort. That is a whole next level, basically. Total comfort to just like move out to the best place possible with the best weather. Like truly established financial comfort, that's a whole next level that no one can do most of the time. But you have to acknowledge that I probably have less comfort than you watching the video. I probably have less. And Loneliness on severe levels? Male loneliness epidemic, I can tell you all about it. Alright? It's very simple. I mean, men just get abused most of the time because they can take it. But at least men can be friends with each other. And that did not happen to me, unfortunately. You know, that's when things get really unfortunate. And from there, you can expand exactly what's going on. I like number 4. Sounds like a good list already that I can totally expand on and make it like a 100-point list. I need charity, and I did not receive it. So charity does not exist. Nobody done it yet. Markiplier has not done shit in his life. Well, let's type in charity. Alright? Definitely his project is not charity. Well, let's go. What charity how much money did you donate to charity? How many charities did you create? I literally got this comment and it's like, bro, the ultimate fucking rage bait. Let's compare me to Markiplier. You know, people will actually, with brain damage, will actually take me, a random fucking person, and all of a sudden, oh, I am comparable with Markiplier. I had the same amount of opportunities as that guy. Absolute, wow. Just by existing, I have been reeking opportunities. Everyone loved me this whole time. I didn't fucking notice, right? That's what haters do. They fucking bend your perception of reality. Most of it is lies. They try to feed you lies, but they still work very fucking hard to try and bend your perception that you're not comparable to Markiplier by any means. That one worked. That one worked. The other things don't work. Because again, Markiplier gets all the love. Like, all the celebrities get all the love. Why do I get hatred? I must not be comparable in so many ways with this dude, right? Because I cannot grow into this kind of level at all. I don't know what to do to achieve something like this. And knowing that the same faces remain the same faces, they're dominant on YouTube, that nothing is changing necessarily. It's a cult, okay? People get very comfortable praising a select group of people, okay? People talked very differently when it was Penguin Zero turn to get a little bit of a slap in his face, alright? It was a vibe of like, oh, you need charity. You asking for money. Very different kind of vibe. Penguin Zero is actually so charitable that his aura is charity. He will be kind no matter how hateful you are towards him or whatever. It's like, oh, that's cool. That I can understand. You know? After you do a hate video on Penguin Zero, you get to be told of like, yeah, that's the charity. It's like you unlock the hidden charity, basically, that you will never actually achieve necessarily because charity doesn't give a fuck about you anyways, don't worry about it. But you are kind of unlocking this hidden charity of like YouTuber looking at your content potentially. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Very similar thing happened with the other side of Sniper Wolf drama. I got both sides of maybe the YouTuber is gonna look into my content. It happened with this guy. Alright? He's also known to be the charity guy who just wants to kind of give to people if they, I guess, nag him hard enough. You know, if they enter into his life hard enough, then he's like, yeah, I'll give you, that's that. But he was like, video too long, I'm not gonna watch that. Fuck it. Right? He's lazy, but he's also kind of willing to give. So these guys are charity on YouTube, my friends. I have, in like 2024, unlocked the charity of YouTube. I know exactly how it looks like. So Markiplier, unfortunately, kind of fell off, you know. He's not the top dog when it comes to charity. I shouldn't even be talking about it like that, you know. It doesn't even make sense now, right? Why am I associating Markiplier with charity when he's not the guy? I already found the guys. Alright? Well, I'm not associating Markiplier with charity. I'm associating Markiplier with thievery. And then buying his reputation back is the coolest fucking thing. You steal a bunch of shit and you bribe the police. I mean, you win. You just fucking cracked the system. You found the loophole, right? It's called Steal Money, Bribe Police Loophole. Best shit ever, right? You can even do a bonus meme where you build a cult around yourself. So nobody dares to actually question your behavior. A cult member is gonna be like, but Markiplier hasn't steal anything! What the fuck are you talking about? Cult member would do that because they cannot make a connection between shit fucking slop content that's made out of pure evil and stealing. That doesn't make the connection in their brain. For me, it's like super simple, right? It steals little children's dreams and turns them into nightmares. That's stealing right there. I just fucking explained how horror steals from people. It's so fucking simple. Even if you sleep 1 hour less because of your delusions in your brain, someone stole that from you, very likely. Someone stole that hour from you. Just like how noise steals an hour of sleep from me, because noise is happening all the fucking time. I am wearing noise-canceling headphones right now. They're my best friend. What is happening in my fucking life, right? Thievery. Evil people can't help themselves but to steal. They literally can't help themselves. And the cultists, they do the same exact thing. They steal from the poor and give to the cult leader who happens to be rich. Now, they don't actually steal money because, again, there's plentitude of resources, but they steal my attention. While I should be paying attention to exposing Markiplier, now I have to pay attention to the fucking cult around him. You know? Live streams for charity. Uh-oh, there's 19 of them. Holy moly. How much money did he generated? And what was he doing in those live streams? Because he probably predicted to be a normal person for once. Why can't I hear anything? Okay. Because Markiplier's channel attacked me, bro. With sound scare.
Specifically the Heroes Unite expansion. I love that game.
I mean, just the fact that charity is a live stream should tell you everything you need to know. It's a degenerate event for degenerates. And again, people want to feel good by giving away money, but that's not how life works. You shouldn't feel good by giving away money. You only feel good if you truly think about it. The only exchange of money feels good when you buy something. Buy. Have you tried one of these? That one feels proper. That one feels legit. Giving money away, no one does that, by the way. You can do it across the screen because you're giving money to Markiplier, and that feels good because you're a fucking cultist. You know? Of course it feels good to suck a dick of a bigger person. That's what's going on. You just want to please a bigger person because they're bigger and better than you. And that's it. You're just fucking shit-pleasing right now. Rich people pleasing. You're not doing anything special whatsoever. You're not improving your life. You just gave up. You just gave up and Markiplier is your fucking goat. You know, but here you go. Buy. Buy from smaller shops. Buy something from a homeless person. You know? They can sell you fucking dance moves. Alright? They can sell you some gossip. I don't know. You have to figure out what to buy from them so they become valuable. You know? If you just give money to people on random occasions, nothing happens. The world becomes a shittier place because you haven't actually found value to invest into. But if you buy things, jobs get created. And guess what homeless people need most? Oh yes, that thing that other people, other haters tell homeless people to fucking find. Jobs. Jobs get created when you buy things, not when you give away to charity. What the fuck is wrong with you? There's just another human delusion. When it came to capitalism, they have no idea how to play capitalism, but here's, ironically, a fucking monopoly. Holy shit, the irony is reeking, Markiplier. I am dying, alright? The fucking toxic gases are all over me. I need deadmau5. I need an artist that would tell people to fucking stop doing stupid shit. Moonwalker? Wait, what? Don't I love Moonwalker? No, I've there's another band like Walking on the Moon or something. Is it not? All right, let's see if he got it. You buy your way to money, but you're not like the rest of us. Elusive. Wow. Like, bro is literally swimming in his own controversy. What does elusive mean? Elusive is closely related to elusive. And what's that mean? Well, he's elusive to drama. You know, he should be in part of drama, but he's kind of elusive. He kind of slips through people's fingers. He knows how to escape the horrors of drama, right? No fucking not. You're just a cult leader. Double check your privilege. Drama should happen anytime now. What else can we find in his charity? Like, you cannot be more ironic by wearing elusive shirt on the charity live stream. That's when you wear it. You know, I'm just eluding all the drama because I'm doing charity. I'm doing the good thing. I'm giving back to people now. I stole a lot of money. I know. It's time to give back. I'm a good guy, just like all of you guys would be good guys. Yeah.
This good girl.
Also, horror gamers probably would craft a good personality. They try to fucking mask themselves as much as possible. People do crazy things just because it's profitable, right? They put layers and layers of makeup on top of their existing fucking behavior. So I don't know if I can trust even watching Markiplier. To me, it might be the scariest thing of like, bro is normal, but bro is also selling the fucking image at the same time. Now, we watch everything. We watch all of them. Because apparently they're so good, they're so important, people have to be a part of them. And at the same time, it's just dude sits on the fucking couch and it's like, I am doing charity live stream. That's it. Did you wanted something spectacular? Did you wanted like MatPat levels of charity? Because MatPat charity actually like feels like a normal person doing charity, right? Except MatPat, as a scientist fucking degenerate, he's like, cancer exists. We have to treat cancer patients. Oh, fuck off, MatPat. You're the fucking cancer, then. You know, MatPat also got the same cancer as every single degenerate YouTuber. They jumped into horror. You know, they were consumed by horror genre. Why do you think MatPat quit YouTube and not just transcended into something even greater? Open up a 5th channel where he does like politics and general discussion of what we have learned as a society from his videos. What is the most valuable resource out there? Like, then it would be like actual charity of empowering people and educating people, just like MatPat is supposed to do. He's supposed to educate, but instead, a cancer happened. An inconvenience cancer happened. And all of a sudden, bro quits, but he still wants to project the cheap version of politics. You know, I put on a fucking suit. I'm a YouTuber. I'm here to represent you. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not a believer. All right? I'm not a fucking cultist. Your science reeks. in garbage mainstream beliefs. And I'm not all for it, okay? Besides, whatever he's up to, we don't fucking know. I don't care what you're up to because you're not posting about it. What is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Alright, other people have to be like, have you heard MatPat existed over there, all the way over there? It's like, fuck off, I don't care anymore. I'm not gonna fucking research what MatPat did. He just stood up with a fucking suit, and that's it. Bro got cancer called family, you know? Got consumed by 2 cancers. There's horror over there, so I might just retreat to family. The PewDiePie cancer, basically. You know, it's better to have PewDiePie cancer than have the horror cancer. Alright, he kind of chose which cancer to choose, to live with, basically. And it's like, well, I'll just gonna, like, retreat into my family confines and just do that thing, and bye. You know? So sad, Matt Bear. So sad. I'm not that fucking pleased, okay? Very, like, Captain Sparkle's retirement also looked fucking floppy and stupid, and it's like, you're a fucking gamer. So the best thing you can do is just abandon your channel. Your channel is not called Captain Minecrafts. You know, you don't have to abandon your channel just because you don't want to play Minecraft. We still want to know what hobbies you have as a person. What is wrong with people? Why do they make stupid-ass fucking decisions? What kind of social pressure they live in, right? When it comes to retirement, especially, like, that's the most fucking vital decision to your career, and it's like, nah, I have too much money, it's time to go, you know, just the fucking random direction, basically, you know? When people get too much money, when their cup is overfilling with money, they just like, oh, I have to go this random fucking direction straight into this forest right there. Society, I don't know what society is. I'm not scared of bears. I have this random fucking direction that makes no fucking sense for a human being to follow, but I happen to have too much money, so it made me fucking delulu, and you just, like a fucking person with Alzheimer's or just, yeah, dementia. All of a sudden, you're so rich and so powerful, just too much money gives you dementia, as if, like, you don't know what to do anymore. There's nothing left. You have completed life, right? All the tasks have been completed, 100% completion. Let me now go into this random direction. Nothing is holding me back. People literally get dementia now for how much money they have. Holy shit, man. The only reason why Mr. Beast doesn't have dementia, because number go up is good all the way to the stratosphere. I want billion subscribers. I want 2 billion subscribers. I want to keep going, and I want to make YouTube videos forever. Why would anyone retire when number keeps going up? Like, what are you guys looking at, you know? Of course you have dementia. You have to look in. Subscriber count goes up, view count goes up. That's good, bro. That's perfect. That's what we're here for. You know, we are here to, you know, touch as many people and let them join the cult of Mr. Beast. Why you guys can't do the same thing? Why are you guys the fucking losers of YouTube right now? You know? Suffer from dementia. Alright, go into that random direction. Happy retirement. Let's go. Do you see it? Do you see how much filth has accumulated in this, like, pitch black, bottomless pit, basically? It's like, ugh. I'm traversing the most disgusting parts of YouTube. I'm seeing things that you have never seen before in your life. Yeah, bro just sits down and plays video games. And because he's famous, there's a charity happening in the background, just like a gust of wind, making him look sexy and cool. And all he's doing is what everyone can do. We can all play video games, can we not? Is that so fucking difficult? It's not even special. It's all of these videos are gonna be fucking slob junk, basically. That that he manufactures, like, it's a kind of factory event of like, oh, I have to sit down and do my thing now, harvest some reputation. Oh shit, man. Oh. And somehow that worked, bro. Somehow that worked. Somehow people remember Markiplier as that cool YouTuber that does charities. What the fuck happened, bro? Again, live streaming is the most degenerate thing you can watch because you can't. You can't watch it. You can only put it running in the background. You can't actually watch it. And participating in it also is impossible because you might just be too late. 99% of the time, you're just too late to participate and donate to charity. Type in the comments, what is charity of your choice? All right, because we have seen a lot of things. Maybe I even gonna have to expose this buffoon. Like, potentially he's just evil cult leader. Who the fuck knows who's the biggest cult leader? I don't know anymore. I don't know what to believe anymore. But people have such a cult following towards certain people, they could never see it coming, right? It's like the biggest twist in someone's story would make the greatest cult story as well, right? The most like unbelievable thing. How could he possibly an evil person when he did all of this, right? Like the biggest twist we can find on the YouTube platform, like, well, if I find that Ryan Trahan is fucking deeply evil, would people believe it? I don't think anyone would believe it. He's like the nicest guy. I want to be like Ryan Trahan, they would say. But that's the equivalent that we're searching for, you know? That's the level of evil we're searching for. No one would be able to believe it, but it's true. Markiplier is just the most easiest low-hanging fruit of this case. No one really wants to believe it. No one can believe it because, he's just being nice. Fuck it, like, it's fine. Alright, but no, he's stealing people's attention for no good reason. Bro's just sitting there fucking playing video games. It's not that deep, bro. And at the same time, it's a children audience, and it's terrifying. Because that's what children are doing nowadays. And maybe Americans more than anyone else, they love horror for some kind of reason that I still haven't cracked exactly what's the purpose of it. Besides that evil people like harvesting fear. That's their thing. They love it. You know? If American types in a one-liner and I type in four-liner, they will just assume I'm fearful, you know? That I'm doing too much to try and convince them of something. Fuck that guy. He's working so hard. Pathetic. He should have just ignored me instead. You know, this kind of mentality, I'm trying to crack it. No one's gonna tell what's actually going on. But, yeah. That's as close as I can get. Like, the most sassiest, the most degenerate Americans just gonna be like, but those are narcissists. You can clearly see it. Alright? The one-worders are people who just like, so, blah, 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 blah. You think that this and that, ha, 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 ha. They don't even have, like, their own thing to say. They're just like, wow, whatever you believe in is pathetic. Let me just say it out loud so people can laugh at you. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Basically, narcissists kind of use this, like, mob mentality instead of actually, the real one-liners. They just love the mob mentality. They love feeling correct. Again, that's why the, H-Bomber guy is their go-to person. Because the mainstream beliefs have the greatest mob mentality effect. Of like, oh, you don't believe in this? Well, let me tell you, there's a mob of people that actually believe in this. So you'll get roasted. A lot of people gonna like my comment right now. You'll feel bad. Oh shit, bro. Oh, I'm so scared. I have to feel bad. You know what I don't feel bad about? All this power I have to ban the shitty people out of my way. Pave my way to something greater in the future. Uno. Happy birthday. There's no reason to spend, like, again, Mr. Beast charities are so much better because they're straight to the point. Mr. Beast literally goes to fucking Africa. No one does. Bro is gonna sit on his fucking couch while Mr. Beast goes to the Africa and actually shows of, like, hey, look at this person. He needs shoes. And it's like, wow. At least propaganda has high definition footage for 3 minutes and you don't have to think about it too much, right? But oh shit, Markiplier needs reputation because look how long the stream is. Look how long the opportunity is to donate. Look, you can buy t-shirts. That's great. Look how cool these t-shirts are. Man, I'm sorry, bro, but you just unveiled another bit. What the fuck are these t-shirts, bro? The least effort t-shirt is like, oh, I'm a really cool YouTuber. I just do it for fun. So it's just like this very meaningful t-shirt right there. Look at you. What does that even mean? You're dumb, young, dumb, and financially burdened by debt. Are you fucking kidding me? You want people to wear these? What is happening? What the fuck is happening, dude? That's charity? Hey, buy a t-shirt that says that you're young and dumb and fucking financially unstable. Just buy that t-shirt, you know? That has a skunk on the t-shirt, kind of also signaling to people that you also stink, right? Hey, participate in my charity. Holy shit, man! You wanted me to look into this? You wanted me to dissect how fucking evil this is? Holy, that's not charity. That's just like, ha 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 ha, let me steal from you while I take your money again. Another round of that's stealing and stealing. And stealing some more. You know? let me call this, you know, steal and steal more with your friends on a couch. You know, that's how it looks like. Let me just rephrase that entirely. Steal and steal some more with the friends on your couch. So it's family friendly stealing, you know? Beautiful stuff. We just needed to see t-shirt designs and it's like, yep, those guys are still evil, you know? They haven't fucking even changed for the sake of changing, you know, for the sake of fooling people that at least their charities are real, you know? No, they're just pure fucking evil, right? Lazy bastards that make fun of everyone else. Because again, the greatest joke of every charity is that poor people donate to the charity. That they are financially victims themselves, but they still gonna give some to charity, right? Just like how I got attacked in the comments of like, but how much did you give to charity? Let me check. Oh, wait, I am poor. You know, I'm exempt from that fucking behavior. Congratulations, you shouldn't have asked that stupid question in the first place. I am not comparable to Markiplier. Leave me alone. But no. Oh yeah, future president. Holy shit, man. Holy shit, that level of evil is beyond the charts. It's time to chart it. Evil. Pure evil. Alright, the shirt. Bam, we found a little conspiratorial elusiveness. Future president. Whopping 10 points of evil. Even worse than the shirt, but again, the shirt is pretty bad. Like, if you actually wear this, like, what? It has nothing to do with, like, Markiplier's brand. You're just being called stinky, you know? And poor. It's literally rich people sitting down and it's like, you poor bastards, give me some charity money, give me some free reputation. I'll take all your free things that you have, basically, off the shelves. And then the bro actually has reason to tell Anthony of like, I don't know why I have so much money. I don't know. This like literally the mob leader would say something like that. I don't know, man, where that money came from, to be honest. I don't want to know, to be... I have so much money, though. So much money, Anthony. You have no idea. Fucking degenerate, dude. Holy shit, man. Usually, all you have to do to debunk something is to just look at it. You know? Elon Musk is the best rocketeer ever. Oh shit, it blows up all the time. When I looked at it, it actually blew up so many times when I actually looked at it. But someone can just lie to you of like, well, Elon Musk also owns SpaceX, and don't look into it, okay? Don't look into the fucking spelling, okay? SpaceX. He owns that, and his rockets kind of just like blow up, and we're gonna go to the moon very soon. So that's right. He's the cool guy, you know, who makes successful products. Oh, that Tesla bot, fake. Oh, that Cybertruck, killed a bunch of people. You know, kind of blew up like a rocket. But Elon Musk is a good person. He's the best billionaire because he has the biggest number, right? That's the consensus. It's all good. We don't have to overcomplicate anything. You know, we don't have to look. When people, like, do your own research is the ultimate thing that will expose you to the truth. But you actually have to do it. You have to look, and you will find some interesting stuff. You know, a lot of things going to get debunked right in front of your eyes. And most importantly, right now, the children are kind of fucking running around trashing everything. If you actually look into the internet, you have to capture the vibe that children are running around and just destroying everything in their path. They want to destroy that thing, and they want to bother you. They want to scream, basically. Children are all over the place because they're allowed on the internet. They're not isolated from the rest of us. The adults, the people who have seen many things. Children don't have to just believe in mainstream. You're stupid. They're just going to do stupid shit like that. They're going to try and make you feel bad because you potentially can't catch them and shove a brick in their fucking face. You know? So big portion of the internet is just children running around and making a fucking mess. Completely careless, completely evil, most importantly. That's evil children. Evil children create problems that other people have to solve. Evil people do that. That's literally the definition of evil. Future president sounds like evil, you know? Sounds like a problem that people will have to solve if idiots elect him as a president. However, there's another person on the list who loves Markiplier and thinks Markiplier is the actual good YouTuber, but Mr. Beast is the bad YouTuber. I'm sorry, Rosanna, but you have to be called out for being stupid. Markiplier's not it, okay? Get that shit out of your head, all right? I love Rosanna, and that's the stupidest thing she has in her brains right now, integrated. Have you looked at it? Do you watch horror gaming? Is that your thing? Do you think that's the best we have from YouTube to offer to society? That's our future president. Holy shit, man. This might be a problem. All right, Markiplier is definitely going to be a cult problem, but I still think there's going to be something bigger brewing. Especially since, again, that little channel, this thing that women liked so very much to dunk on, basically, to kind of unpack with their niceness, to unpack what's going on, but then just, trash immediately whenever they just, don't care anymore. That's the comment section experience. Like, women are nice for like first 2 comments, and then there's just like yeah, predators all of a sudden, right? I did not see it coming. This channel, I did not see it coming. So I feel like we're gonna expose so much more of YouTube than ever. I can just leave some of this charity stuff and calculate evil later because we're just doing it on the fly. I did not expect that we're still gonna wreak evil. Because lazy people just kind of, they could choose the good to be a good person, but it's like, it's easier to be evil. You know, it's easy to just laugh at people from all the way on the top, you know, on the top of the charts. Look at all these peasants, you know. They need me as the middleman for everything. I must be a president sitting there fucking playing video games. Need a slap in the fucking face, you know, for just sheer disrespect. So that's that. I just need to find a good artist. This is not it. Or is it? You want to know what's the most overrated board game? Yeah. The unfunny one. Unfun one. The one that treats you like trash. But everyone loves it. Everyone adopted it to the mainstream. Oh shit. What do we do now? How do we scrape this off public consciousness? I don't know, I was thinking someone makes FNAF music but hates FNAF. Stuck inside. Yep. Who wants to be our mascot? Because we had Deadmau5 for a year. I need a new mascot.
Way too long, we're gone, something's wrong, so I need to breathe life into a glowing home for my eyes. It's alright, I'll be fine.
I can't believe my eyes. I love that.
He's here, I recognize him anywhere that he looked like a demon and I remember right. I'll be fine, not sure I survived that. It's alright.
Maybe at the same time in parallel, we're just gonna try and find our mascot. Because I don't think
Hello everyone, it's Gabriel Brown.
No, I think this guy can do it. Unless all his songs are scary, then I don't know. Well, maybe he knows what he's doing. Maybe I'll be able to unpack him again, just like Deadmau5, in a positive light. See, what I want to do is do the opposite and reverse the damage. Turn your nightmares into dreams again. Alright? That sounds pretty good. You get my seal of approval for now.
As my lungs collapse, I always come back.